Hello, how are you again? Now today's dinner is very easy. It's einkorn wild garlic. I call it flatbreads. It's very fast, very nutritious, and very simple food. I like making and eating it with my fermented stuff, which is wild garlic kraut or any kind of kraut, veggie kraut. At the same time, I'm drinking my tea. It's a turkey tail tea, actually Trametes versicolor medicine mushroom that I found yesterday on my hike. It was slightly on the edge of being overdue, but I could still use it. So I just made a quick tea. I simmered it for, I had it simmering for about 1 hour. So good benefits are released, and it's great, as you know, it's great medicinal mushroom with the activity against different kind of cancer. The most one or mentioned one is breast cancer, but there are more of them that Paul Stamets has in his publication mentioned. So it's quite pleasant tea. Just pleasant tea. It's not as strong as reishi. It's not bitter, or it's not so specific like chaga or reishi. It's very mild, so you can drink it without knowing it's really mushrooms. Or at least it's me, I can't taste it there. Anyway, so this is Trametes versicolor tea. It's very good against colds and virus, and it will kick your immunity system. It's good like a preventative against cold time or flu time, or good for your immunity, as I mentioned, I think already. It's great preventative for breast cancer and different kind of cancers. I just like drinking it, adding it in my tinctures and in my double extractions, or I just have it all the time in the jar. So either I make tincture, or I can make double extract, or just simple teas. And I keep simmering this tea. I will use this mushroom probably again. I will re-simmer it probably 2-3 times along with reishi, or just on its own as it is now. So that's turkey tail tea. Okay, but as I mentioned, we are making wild garlic breads or wild garlic flatbreads with einkorn. So I have, all you need is wild garlic and wheat grains. I'm using einkorn. It's the oldest grain known in the agriculture, as you probably know, in the history of agriculture, and the oldest known cultivated strain of whole wheat, so-called single wheat. Why I like using this einkorn? Maybe because I know that it's reported with the GMO-free status, so it was not genetically modified, and it's packed with nutrients like zinc, iron, potassium, I don't know, B6 or riboflavin or vitamin A. I just love the fact that it's holding so many nutrients, and the most important fact to me is that it was not genetically modified, and it even ferments very well. So it's a single grain, it's a strain of the whole wheat, so that's the main reason really, and that GMO status. So it's so-called superfood because it's very valuable, and I like using this einkorn. That's why it's a little bit more pricey than the regular wheat. So what I do is I had my grains soaked during the night in the glass jar, and I just chopped wild garlic, fresh wild garlic, and I gave it a blend. That's all. I have it here. So this is wild garlic. This is wild garlic, and you see the pieces of the einkorn there, einkorn wheat there. So that's blended wild garlic, handful, like I would say handful like this, or maybe half of it, so you don't have it as strong as I do have it. Wild garlic with stems, with leaves, a whole einkorn wheat, just some sea salt, and if it's not blending well, just add a drop of water, so you get mixture roughly like this. So you get this kind of mixture or texture. Texture should be like that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how it smells. Very nice. You can eat it even raw. Very nice. You can just dry it in the raw conditions, but I will fry it very fast from both sides. I just added sea salt, wild garlic sea salt, but you can add your own salt that you like of your preference. I got this kind of texture, and I will just fry them. So I already started frying them. I have them here in the saucepan. You see, nice 4 green yolks. That's wild garlic einkorn breads. I will fry it just for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes from both sides. So it's already on the oven frying. And these are the first one that I just got now. Okay. This is the way how they should look like. Then I just pop them on the napkin so they soaked of the oil. So that's them. Very nice. Garlicky taste. And what I like about this is I like the combination of the wild garlic einkorn bread and my kraut, fermented kraut. It absolutely goes together. It is beautiful combination. Nothing else, just wild garlic einkorn bread, and this is actually fermented wild garlic kraut. So I had cabbage, raw cabbage and wild garlic, and it was fermenting for 2-3 weeks, and that's it. In the kraut way, same way like you would be fermenting sauerkraut. So that's one option how I like serving these flatbreads. And the second option is I would like to have salad with it. Just very simple salad. I'm gonna use garlic mustard. I just harvested it. Everybody probably knows garlic mustard. I might show you. It's a nice edible when it's young. You see the leaves. The roots taste like horseradish, but I'm harvesting leaves. When they are young, the leaves, they taste very nice. They don't have any bitterness, but as they mature, they got more bitter. You see the flower, how it looks like. Second year plant, you harvest early spring or in the mid-spring, all the leaves and young leaves. But whenever I see this garlic mustard, I just harvest its leaves. And then in the fall time or in the late autumn, I harvest its seeds because they are nice in the spicy foods. So as you can see, the whole plant is really edible, but we're harvesting really leaves and just the leaves actually and the seeds. So that will be salad from few wild greens. Okay, let me see what we have. Where will I start? I decided to do very simple salad, very simple wild salad. I have dandelion leaves ready here. Dandelion leaves. I just love adding them everywhere. I know they are bitter, but I can't help myself using it. Where is the knife? Oh, here is the knife. So I just wash them. I will chop them just like this. I'm using even stems that are very bitter because I love bitterness, and bitter is good for your inner organs and for your okay, so that's dandelion for all your inner organs, for your for sluggish liver, for anything with the liver. It'll give a boost to your liver. It'll support your liver and the kidneys as well. So that's dandelion leaves. Actually, why not to use few wild garlic? I was not planning on it, but just few bits of wild garlic as well, so we have it spicy as well. So a little bit of wild garlic, and now I will use garlic mustard as well. Okay, so there's wild garlic and some leaves of horseradish leaves. So you can see, you can go in the nature and you can just grab few plants and you can make very pleasant and so easy wild salad. And as for myself, I can say nothing can beat wild salad, nothing. because you're not sure now what is sprayed that is being sold in the shop. What is GMO? Is it GMO free? Was it modified already? Has it got pesticides in it? I'm not sure about this, you know, so I prefer growing my own if I can, or just wild foraging. I'm not demanding, I'm not fussy, but I like the taste of the wild, spiciness of wild garlic, bitterness of dandelions, and very neutral taste of the garlic mustard. I'm using young tops, but I will probably use the rest of the plant of this garlic mustard. With garlic mustard you can make many things, not just salad. You can make pesto. You can just chop the leaves and add them at the end of finishing your soup. When you're finishing your soup, just chop the leaves and add it to your soup, or on the top of any kind of dish. You know, you can use it anywhere, or in the bread spread. Just use it in the same way like you would be using wild garlic or ramps or any kind of greens. Okay, so that's 3 greens. Another green I would like to use, and I have soaking here in water, is plantain leaves, but I have young plantain here. I'm soaking them in water. Why I like using plantain, why I love using plantain. It's so medicinal. You can do so much stuff. You can make coughing plantain syrup based on honey or sugar, but I'm using honey. I will show it in the video during summer probably, because this video is about something else. You see the leaves of the plantain? I'm using broadleaf plantain, not the narrow leaf plantain, because it's more pleasant to eat in its raw way. And if you're getting young leaves like I did, you know, I'm getting small leaves, very small young leaves. If you get them in this state, they are mild and creamy. They have very specific cream-like taste. No bitterness at all, I swear, no bitterness, because they are young stage. As they grow and get mature, they will be getting more bitter. So better get them in its baby stage, in a young stage. They are very, very pleasant, very pleasant. I'm gonna use them just like that. I'm not gonna cut them. There might be little strings at the top, at the end of this leaf, at the stem, you see, doesn't matter. You can use it as it is. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the little strings. That's actually very specific for plantain, little strings coming out from the leaf. You don't have to worry that that's there, because it's a young stage, so it's very pleasant. It's very, you won't be choking on it. I'm gonna add more plantain. Just wash it before. You see those strings I was talking about? But it's okay to use it, that's fine. Then from plantain, I'm using leaves for respiratory remedies, for respiratory coughing syrup, for respiratory teas. It's in tincture, coughing tincture, in respiratory tincture. I'm using seeds very often, nearly on daily basis. I have them stored in the glass jar for just finishing touches, just like a garnishing of my dishes. It's very nice and very good for your eyesight and for your kidneys. So as you can see, the whole plantain is so valuable, so medicinal, so powerful. Okay, so that's plantain. Then I got some wild violets. They are edible, so you can use leaves from the violets. I'm not gonna play now in front of you, so you know, I don't want to make this video so long, but I will add few leaves of violets. They are nice, they are edible. You don't have to just use violet flowers. The whole plant is edible, with the flower and the leaf, everything is edible. You can either eat it raw or you can simmer it. People make jellies or they make syrups, but I don't. If I ever do syrup, I have it based on honey. I hate using sugar. So for me, when I see people doing all these kind of syrups based on sugar, that's no for me. That's me. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying I am. If I make, let's say, elderberry chaga syrup, I will have it based on honey. Or I like making rosehip reishi, Ganoderma lucidum syrup, but that's based on honey again. So, okay, few leaves of violets. Oops. And that's it. Then just stir it. Just stir it. Add sea salt, or I'm using my wild garlic salt. Then I'm using, you see, nice spruce tip oil. I will add 1 spoon of spruce tip oil in it, or 2. Then squeeze of orange. Squeeze of orange instead of lemon. And that's it. That's nice wild salad. And then I will probably just add inside part of the orange in it, because it's a very nice combination, wild greens and orange. So I will just finish it with this orange, and wild salad is really ready. I will be eating this salad with my wild garlic einkorn breads, breads, and it's very nice eating, I can tell you. So you can just you can have option of fermented wild garlic kraut or wild salad with your einkorn wild garlic spread breads or breads. I call it the wild garlic einkorn breads. That's how I call it, and it's a very fast and easy food. So that's it. Hope you enjoy my video. If you do, please like it, or you can subscribe. It's really entirely up to yourself. I will be glad. And cheers. Thanks for watching me. I might be a little inspiration to you. And I forgot to finish my salad with wild garlic flavor. You can do so because wild garlic is in flavoring point, so you can just sprinkle with wild garlic. You can use it like a garnish for your breads or for your salad. Okay, cheers and bye.